just had almost 6 months off the road with, took a little break with Archie. I mean, we did almost, I don't know, well, we did over 200 shows since we released War Tunnels, and then we took a little break, and we've been writing some new music, and yeah, so there's stuff happening.
You know, we always just try to be the best band we can be. I think, you know, as individuals, we take our roles as musicians very seriously, and we're always trying to improve our skills and our ability to perform and write and songs. So that's something that's constantly going on, not even just like for each new album, just for each show it happens.
I grew up a lot around youth centers, which would provide like rehearsal rooms and also instruments for us. I could not yet afford our own instruments, so that's really how I started. Like I couldn't afford my own Marshall stack, you know, in the beginning. So, you know, I could borrow like amplifier from the youth center, and we could borrow a drum kit. Of course, I had a guitar, but you know, it's like all that, you know, and people that worked at the youth center that would help us make our first demos in a small demo studio and stuff like that. That was very helpful, But of course, then from there, that point on, I mean, a lot of people that were playing with me around that time are not playing anymore. So I mean, that was kind of the beginning, I think, for Daniel as well, and for Charlie, growing up in Sweden, was just to get in a band and start playing pretty much immediately, instead of sitting at home and practicing alone. A little bit with Jeff. I'm starting now with Jeff. I've already written about 8 songs. I've always written most of the music, so what you've heard from us is probably mostly my stuff over the years. But I've always had collaborations, you know, with my brother when he was in the band, and that will continue with Jeff as well. Daniel and Charlie are also a big part of the music as well. So
many of you probably know I've known Mike for a long time, since the Nevermore days when we toured together. So we've kind of stayed in touch over the years, and obviously we're friends. So when he initially asked me to join the band, it was kind of a no-brainer for me because I'm a fan of the music and a fan of his writing. So I initially just said yes. You know, it was easy for me to do that. So it happened very quickly. I learned the music very fast, like 2 weeks, and I was literally out on the road playing a show 2 weeks later. So here I am now.
only 2 weeks.
I think so. 2 or 3 weeks it took me.
That was crazy.
Yeah. But I'm very happy to be here and to be a part of this band now.